right, let's see what happens today. All right, we've got one watching. The chat's working. The internet's fixed. So far, so good. I got a weird shadow I don't like, but yeah, Saturday night. Here we are. Another Saturday night. Last week got screwed up because, I'm a network engineer in my day job, but I'm stupid enough to not see that my VPN was actually set to Kansas City, for all places, and not the local or nearest VPN spot. So that caused all kinds of trouble. This week we got it figured out. Should be looking good. So far, yeah, only one person, but see what happens. Just another hangout, chill out, little guitar, little talk. Seems like it takes people a few minutes to get going or get cooking or whatever. Yeah, not too bad of a week. A little sick this week. Feeling a lot better now, but yeah, kind of slowed down my processes this week. Didn't have much to put out. Had one video that I had in the bag and threw it out on Wednesday. Didn't do too shabby, but I got some more content coming this week. A couple instructional things, a couple more funny things. Just trying everything. Trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers. Getting closer. 353 is the current tally. So, yeah, it's moving along. Got some good help behind me. So, yeah, I'll see what happens in another couple weeks. Hopefully, it'll be where I want to be. But yeah, let's see if the guitar works. I guess we'll just do a little shredding for a minute. Sounds like that's right. That's coming through. Cool, we got sound. Gotta love that. I think this is the first time everything's just perfect. Everything's working. Off the cut, come on. What up, man? Guess I can vape because no one else is here, so I don't care now. Let's go with you, buddy. Saturday night, big party, man. Oh, nice. Yeah, ain't nothing else going down, man. Just chilling, working on videos. I got like halfway done with one, and I got like 3 more after that. God, it sucks though, man. It's like I have to do shorts for some, long form for others, and trying to get the right angles and camera angles and stuff. It's like, oh, I need more cameras. I need like set cameras. Yeah, I know you do. It's good. Better than smoking, man. I quit smoking, man, a long time ago. Like, probably 10 years ago. I think 2013, 2014, around there, I quit smoking and started vaping instead. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably not good. It's not good for, it's probably no better than smoking, but it feels better than smoking. But ain't no one watching, and I'll probably take all these down at some point. They only get like 100 or so views or whatever, so nothing crazy. Not that I'm making any money off YouTube yet, but one day we will, I'm sure. We keep trying. That's good, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, we were some smoking fools back in the day, man. I always try to quit every time I went to Europe, and it never happened. And I remember we went to Germany. I was like, I'm gonna quit, man. It took me some whatever those Nicorettes or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna take Nicorette. I'm gonna quit. As soon as we got over there, man, I'm like, yo, Hank, you got smoke, man? And then I'd be asking Axel all the time, hey, Axel, you got smoke, man? And finally, I think I was bought a pack. I'm like, why am I bugging everyone? Just get a ding pack myself, man. Yeah, that was funny. Did the same. Anytime I went to Europe, man, I was going to quit. And you went to Japan, because I'm going to quit. Because that was an 18-hour flight. I was like, I'm going to quit. As soon as I got off the plane. Oh, you got smoke? Yeah. It's funny, dude. Yeah. I mean, I smoked for a while, but man, yeah, it got bad. I started feeling real bad. Not chest pains, but like just heavy chest and coughing up stuff. Yeah, man, I bet, dude. Yeah, you were. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the first time you ever like went out of the country or something. Like, it's only a 6-hour flight, but still, you weren't liking that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did have that layover. God. Yeah, there was nowhere to go, and it was supposed to be like freezing outside or some snowstorm or something. Yeah, we're screwed, man. Yeah, man, those were fun days, though. I mean, but yeah, once we got there, it was game on, man, for sure. But yeah, trying to get there, though, that's the problem. I think that was even the flight. No, maybe not. There was some flight we went on there, and some old lady died, like legit on the flight. We had to stop in like Ireland or something, and it sat on a plane for like an hour, and then the plane took off again. I was like, man, that was a mess, man. I think that was some other German trip we did, or European trip we did. I don't know. It was always some wild stuff, man. But good times, good times, good times. Oh yeah, man! A pack of smokes now is ridiculous. I think at the end I was like, I'd find any like cheap deal. Like I think I was at Circle K. It was like 3 packs of Cools for like $10. I was like, I'll take them, man. Or Pall Malls. No, they were Pall Mall menthol. It was like $3.50 a pack or something, man. I'll take them. I don't care. A pack of Marlboros was like $6 or so, $5. And it's crazy, dude. Yeah, the taxes on that, and I don't make my own vape, but I buy. I usually look for deals. I have certain ones that I'll go with, and I get like 100 milliliter bottle for like 13, $14. So I buy a bunch of them and just stock up, and then I'm good for months and months and months at a time. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, you smoke right in. I think, dang. Nah, there was one flight, man. We could smoke on actually. I don't think you were on that uh, one tour we did, but they had a smoking flight. I can't remember, but yeah, hit the gate at the German airport, man, and smoke up, man. Yeah, right. Let me get something cool, man. Nah, it was Pall Mall. I remember now. I would stop at Circle K and pick up like a triple pack of those, man, and that's funny, dude. And they'd last me a good almost the whole week because I didn't smoke them. It's one of those things like you wake up, I'll smoke one, then you leave for work, you smoke one on the way to work. When you get to work, you smoke one. Then you would get to your break, you smoke one. Then you get to your lunch, you smoke two. And then your last break, and then so I'd always have like I'd probably smoke like half a pack a day, close to it. But man, yeah, it was. But there's always that guy, or someone where I work, like, hey man, you got smoke too, man? Let me get smoke, man. I'm like, dude, this is I got perfect amount of smoke to get me through the week, not for me to get you through the week, The silliness. That's funny though, man. Yeah, I'm glad I don't smoke. I hate it, man. I hate the smell of it now. If I smell it, it's like, oh, dude. Cause where I work now, we got a little spot you can go smoke or vape, and most everyone smokes, and it's just like, oh god, it's why, man. I try and stay away, but they blow that stuff right in my face, man. Oh, hey, Leonardo from Brazil. Was it Bom dia? Glad to have you here, buddy. Good to see you, man. Thanks a lot for joining. It's just you and my buddy Hank here. We're chilling for now, just yakking away. I'll probably play a little bit here in a second, man. Throw something down. But I love Brazil, man. I wish I could go there. I don't think I've ever been to South America, Brazil specifically, but I love Brazil. Lot of really cool stuff comes from Brazil, man. So. Yeah, right, Hank. That's what I tried to do. I'd be like, oh, I just got one left, man. Or I would leave my pack in the my desk, and then to have another pack would have like two, and then I would I'd pretty much do that, man. Whip it. I'd be like, I only got one left, man. Sorry, dude. Sorry. But yeah, no one cares anymore. No one's gonna hit my vape now, man. It's like, let me get half out that vape, man. Nope. You ain't putting your lips on my vape. All right, man, no problem. Oh, we got a third person in the chat. All right, third person. 3 people watching. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm glad Leonardo's here, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you, Leonardo, man. It's been a while, and I'm sorry I've been out of the game for so long. I probably should have been doing stuff for the last couple of years now, but I've just been working hard on a lot of other things, life mostly. But now I have more time. I've got some more time, extra time during the week and during the weekend. So not come and do this and do some videos. And I've been trying to do more stuff. I don't know if I'll be doing any albums or anything like that. I've got one album that's just sitting there that me and one of my best buddies did, and it's a sick instrumental neoclassical record. And, but we're trying to get it out there. But it's ready to go. So hopefully soon I'll be announcing some stuff about that, and it'll just be everywhere, iTunes and Amazon and all those good places like that. So, but yeah, so usually we're just doing some talking, jamming. If you got any questions, Leonardo, or anything, feel free to shoot them in the chat there, man. We do a lot of chatting and talking and stuff, and do a little playing. I got a couple songs queued up, ready to go. So, but yeah, usually it's pretty slow start. If it's a little bit, we'll have a few more people in here, I'm sure. But that's cool. Eating? What you eating? I had hamburgers, man. Hamburgers and fries for my dinner earlier. All right, well, while you're eating, man, I guess I'll throw down a quick jam here, man. This is just something I came up. I try to make a backing track every week, something new. This is kind of like 80s inspired. I don't even know what key it's in. Hopefully I remember. I think it's F sharp, actually. Actually, it's E. I'll give it a shot, see what happens here. This is jam number 4 in E minor, I think. So enjoy this. It's actually F sharp for me. there you go. Jam number 4 in E minor. I forgot it's actually like F sharp minor in my guitar because I tuned down a whole step. It's a little rocky in the beginning there, but that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. Oh, Leonardo, I'd love to play with Rob again, of course, but yeah, he's got his own thing going. I mean, yeah, usually he's using the Narnia guys to help him play live shows and stuff. So, but you never know. I'd like to do some collaborations and stuff sooner when the channel gets a little bigger and stuff. I've got a couple of cover ideas, and I'm sure Rob has the time. Like he'd probably do a quick song or something like that, which would be cool. So I think, yeah, it could happen, that we could do some jamming together in that respect. But yeah, right now the channel's so just not cranking. I think once I hit a good 1,000 subscribers, then I'll really start putting some stuff out and trying some things and bigger things. But right now it's just trying to grow the channel a little bit. It's not easy and it's not hard either, but you got to hit the right spots and hit the right things. So, but I definitely leave it open to work with Rob anytime, for sure. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, Lil Nick must have come and gone, but yeah, exactly. Algorithm. Once algorithm hits you, man, it'll definitely get some. Things will go big, man, if I can hit it right. Yeah, I think Lil Nick took off, man, which is fine. But that's cool, though, man. Yeah, that's what YouTube. YouTube's tough in that way, man. If you have to hit, or you have to find what keeps your audience or viewers captivated in some way, and with videos, constant videos. Hank, you do a good job at it, man, because you do a lot of the reviews and your, the way you edit your videos, man. You sound really very personable, and people, that elicits a feeling to the people that are watching your video, and so that's something you've got going on perfectly, man. You just keep doing that. I think it's tough, for me right now. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I don't do reviews. I don't buy guitars. I don't buy a lot of stuff. The only thing I probably review is stuff that I've already bought. So maybe like the Black Lion thing or the, how to use OBS or something. I got some ideas. Like I think I could help. I can put a video about for people like me, small YouTubers or whatever that are just on a budget starting something new. So we'll try, man. So I've got some more ideas. I'm always trying to incorporate the guitar in at least. That's the main focus, obviously, for my channel is guitar and music and stuff like that. So I've got to incorporate that somehow. Obviously, you got to stay within your niche or whatever, and that's going to be guitar and music, which is probably not the hugest thing, but there is a niche out there, and so just got to hit the right spots with certain people and stuff. So yeah, thanks, Leonardo. I try, man. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's fun. It's always been fun. I think just time and the way the music industry can make you really discouraged. The way the music industry can treat you, and it's not anyone's fault. It's just people that either you don't get noticed big enough, or people don't see enough of you, or you really have to be out there constantly doing stuff. I think there was a tour that we were supposed to do in 2004 that was going to be hitting like 48 cities across the world and around the world. And it got canceled ultimately, unfortunately. But that was going to be, I think, this time for me to really do something, because I'd have been seeing so many people, so many different cities. And I know I do have a lot of fans all over the place, but it's hard to reach those people, unless you're there or meeting them, or so like you found me here on YouTube. So, so the more of you I can find, the better, for sure. Again, which is cool because I got a lot of stuff to play, and a lot of people want to see me. I never got to play the Until the Bitter End solo album live or anything like that, so that was always cool. So I'd like to do some once the channel gets big, I know a lot of people that bought that record. I'll do like a good chunk of those songs in one stream one night. I think in June is the anniversary of that album. Actually, 10 to 20 years. Yeah, I think 2003 it came out. So yeah, this year it'd be 20 years old, which is depressing for me because I know I'm not much older. But it's fine. We all get older. But all right, let's see. All right, here's a song kind of metallic song. I don't know what the key is. I can't remember. I gotta remember the key here. I guess it's C sharp. All right, let's check this out. There you go. little shredder right up in there, man. It should have vocals to it at some point. I don't know. We were trying to do it as a vocal song one time, and then just didn't really make the cut for what we were doing with the War of Thrones band. But it's still a pretty cool song. I like the harmonic minor thing. I don't have anything really written for it. I just kind of jamming over it because a couple parts I have melodies and stuff, but otherwise, no clue. I just be jamming, man. Just be jamming. Cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think the technique's getting there, man. It's just still like sometimes I just don't practice more stuff that I need to, and I think taking so much time off, my phrasing. Sometimes I just can't do my phrasing like I want. Like I hear it in my head, but it's just not coming out. Through the fingers. So I'm just like, when I mostly do a lot of writing as solos. That's one of the big things I do is always just writing a solo. So I sit down and write and do a bunch of takes of it and pick the best parts and then just have one solo written. But some of the stuff I just don't have time to sit down and write something for the whole song. Thanks, Leonardo. Yeah, no, I won't. I had this YouTube for a long time, and I just put something up here, put something there, and then I was like doing video game stuff. I'd throw some video game stuff back in the day, and it was just really throwing stuff up there, just so people could see it or whatever. And then I stopped. I never really got into YouTube. Honestly, I watch it constantly. I'm always looking at stuff on YouTube, but I never tried to do my own channel for real, So I just got started. Only been doing this for really about 4 weeks. And I might put a video together to show you what it looks like 4 weeks ago compared to today, which is 1,000 times better. So, and I'm still working on it. I don't like the setup here as it is. It's okay. It's does the job, but I'd rather have a different type of setup, or at least the camera is like right in front of me or something like that, or straight. So it kind of makes it weird because I still can't figure out how to get like perfectly centered in this camera. I have to move my whole setup, and then even when I do that, then stuff's just in the way. So, but we'll keep working on it, man. One thing at a time, Unfortunately, that's how it works. And but Leonardo, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna do this. I try and do this stream every week. No matter who shows up, I do it for a good hour or so. We'll do a little or so, for 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how things go. I play some songs always and shred some guitars or whatever, and then mostly just talk about the old days. A lot of stories. I got tons of stories. I probably need to just start making videos about stories. That have things that have happened and what I've done, and but that takes time too. So I've got a little videos right now. I'm doing just shorts and just 4 or 5 minute long videos. So nothing crazy right now. I'll have to work on even longer ones. But as things get better around here, I'll start making longer videos. But I'm gonna put some instructional stuff out this week. For guitar players, try and reveal the secrets of how to play faster and stuff like that. All right, Nicholas Norway. How you doing, man? Yeah, we just chilling here around here. Chilling and vaping, which we probably won't be doing in the future, but it's a quiet, intimate night, who cares? So yeah, let me see what else I got in the can here tonight. I had 4 songs ready. Okay, this is my favorites. I like this song a lot. Always come up with some good riffs for it, but I'll give this one a shout here. This one, well, Leonardo, you probably never heard this one since you're the first time we've seen you here, so we'll play this one for you, man. It's a cool song though. I like it a lot. I wrote it a long time ago, and we were gonna use it for some band, but it didn't work out. But I've always kept it in my back pocket around here. But very cool though, very cool. This one there, this one's for you. Welcome, Leonardo and Nicholas. Not sure if you like Nick or Nicholas, man, but either way, there's gonna be some pages left unturned on this one here. All right, here we go. Man, that's probably the best I've played that one, man. Wow, that was pretty all right, man. I felt good about that one. I felt good. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that, man. It's a good song, but for me, I don't know. I like that song. I like the key as well. I guess for me, it's actually whatever G sharp, but it's actually F sharp because I tuned down my guitar. So, but, I don't know. Something about this key though. I don't know. I like that key. I think it would technically be F sharp if I was tuned normally. But I like. I've been tuning my whole guitar down a whole step for the longest time. I think it was mostly because Yngwie, oh yeah, he tuned down a half step, and I didn't. I mean, I wanted to be like Yngwie or play like Yngwie, but I didn't want to. At some point, I didn't want to be like Yngwie anymore. I wanted to be my own thing, of course. So I figured, let me try. Instead of going down a half step, I'll go down a whole step, and that's where my sound derived from. I didn't do the same exact thing as Yngwie in that respect, and I didn't like standard tuning. I think standard tuning sounds pretty terrible anymore. So I gave myself something different. Plus, it made my sound a little heavier. When I played chords and stuff in bands. So that was kind of cool, So it just made it sound chunkier. My sound was a little chunkier when I was playing chords and stuff. Although I had to transpose a lot of stuff. So if I was in a band and we had a song, I'd have to transpose to what the other guitar player was playing. Most of them, there was always standard A440 tuning. I think it did when I was 91 is when I started, and I did it to this exact guitar. I tuned it down. Then it took me hours to tune the springs and make the Floyd was nice and perfect and it still played decently. So but yeah, that's where I started. 91. I was in Virginia Beach playing with a band, and yeah, I was like, I'm tuning my guitar down. So I did it, and it stuck. It's stuck ever since. So. But so it's always kind of weird for people what key is that? And I got to look at it and go, well, it's for you, it's this, But it's funny. But that's how I do it, man. Most of the stuff I do is always in that key, that lower, tuned down like that. But so it kind of makes it sound different. And it's, since everything in the world's been recorded in A440, it'll sound a little different when I record it and just tuned down a whole step. So, man. All right, you guys having a good week thus far? Things cool out there for everyone? I had a little bit of a cold all week, and then finally yesterday most of it broke. I was able to breathe through my nose at least for 75% of the time, so that was nice. But yeah, wasn't COVID though. It's just normal, just a little cold. I got my shots, man, so many times. I'm so shot up, man. I'm free. But yeah. Hopefully y'all had a good week. This year's going by quick, man. It's already almost May. And just yesterday was Christmas. So I think next week it'll be Christmas again. So hopefully, that's how fast the time is going right now. So I think I got a week off next month. Or in June, I have a week off. So I'm dying to get to that. That's going to be nice. Take some time away. Probably be busting my buns working on YouTube, most likely. So, yeah. Not too shabby. I wonder what else I got in a pile of junk here. I was trying to get this Symphony 40 song working again, but yeah, it's did not transfer very well. I don't like how it sounds either. The string, the orchestra sounds stupid, so I'll work on that. Yeah, I think you've always used the E or the standard, and then that was that you do in your Yngwie guitars only? You do the half step down. or just whatever guitars. Yeah, it's weird, man. I mean nowadays everyone's doing like drop C and drop B. I mean, it's crazy what these guitars. I know we got 7 strings, went to 8 strings, and it's just like just playing all kinds of weird stuff. So I don't think there's no rules anymore with tuning. I don't think, at this point, it's like, play whatever feels good to you. I mean, I use 9s with this guitar. I've always used Ernie Ball Slinky 9s for forever on this guitar, and all my guitars for that matter, and they're all tuned down whole step, and yeah, it's just good for me. It works for me. But yeah, for you, Hank, yeah, for E, the standard and half tuned down works for you, man, and that's what it is. It's whatever works for you, the guitar player. In my opinion, it doesn't have to. No one has to be the same. But yeah, it sounds different. If you pick up my guitar, you'd be like, or maybe you have. I don't remember if you ever played my guitar, but yeah, it does not sound like what you normally hear. With that, because yeah, I mean, if you this thing's broken too. Oh, you know what? I don't even have a Studio One thing turned on. What was the other song I was going to play? I was going to play this one. I'll load that up so you can. But I'll let you hear what it sounds like. If Studio One would load this thing. Whoa, there's a lot of tracks on this thing. Good Lord. Here's like an E is normally right here. That's an E, but it's D. This would actually be E, a standard tuned E. So like all those Rob Rock songs, I had to play like a step up. I had to learn them like a step up. What was that one? That's a classic. Yeah. So it sounds, you can definitely hear the difference, but I think some people get into it, if they tried it, because it'll make your sound, different. You can write a lot of your songs a lot differently, when you hear a different key or you hear that different tuning. I think it helped me write a lot differently and whatnot. So, oh, Nick, I'm using a Amplitude 5 Max. Is it? I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's the Amplitude 5 Max. And Hank's. Thank God for Hank, man. He's been trying to help me. We're trying to get a sound. When I started back doing this, all my stuff years ago, like I said, and if you remember, I haven't played really in 5 years, and all my stuff has just been sitting in a closet or locked up or collecting dust. I haven't touched anything. But so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do YouTube. Let me break all this stuff out and start messing with it, and everything sounded like garbage, man. One after the other. I used to use a Line 6 Pod 2.0, and it was amazing. And I did a couple records with the thing. It was so good. But I plugged into that thing, it sounded like garbage. I was like, man, okay. And I tried some other plugins. I got the McRocklin plugin, and it's good, but for me, it's not. It didn't work out. It sounded pretty, unfortunately, garbage on my guitar. Like, okay, so I tried Line 6 Helix because I was, Line 6 Helix, that's what's up. And that didn't work out. And then the funny thing, the craziest thing is that I was sitting down and looking at my emails, and IK Multimedia sent me an email and said, hey, you are eligible to upgrade to Amplitude 5 or something. I was like, really? How's that? And I guess I bought it a long time ago. I bought a version of Amplitude a long time ago, and then I looked at it. Okay, it was $100. Let me try it. And I, got it all set up, plugged in, and started looking for some tones. And within 10 minutes, I found the tone that I've been looking for, and bam, that's all I've been using. I live in an apartment here, Nick, so I can't turn the amps up at all. That amp right there, even that 412 and that Marshall valve state head would blow the windows off this place where I live. It would not be good. I wish I could turn it up, and that's not even my good stuff, man. I got a couple other Marshalls here that will blow that away. So, but yeah, so for now it's all plug-in stuff. But it's Amplitude 5. I don't know if you use Amplitude 5. Let me know. I'll send you the plugin or the copy of the preset I use. It's pretty smoking preset for Yngwie type sounds. I mean, or whatever. It just gives you that little mid sound. You know, it just sounds ripping. I mean, the weird thing is it doesn't sound as good with my Jackson guitar that I have. So, yeah, I'm still tweaking on that one. But for this guitar, I don't know. I just plugged it in and it worked. Yeah, it looks like everyone likes half step down, which is cool. Yeah, I tried it, but with the Floyd, you have. I mean, unfortunately, I use all Floyd Rose guitars. I don't, except for the one Fender that I do have. I think it has locking tuners on it. But other than that, if you have a Floyd, you have to commit to whatever you're going to play. So if you use a standard, then you commit to that. If you use half step down, you're going to commit to that too. So that's it. You just can't, unless there's a way I don't know of, you just can't just change the tuning of your guitar with a Floyd or locking tremolo system. It just doesn't work. You've got to change so many other things or adjust the springs on the tremolo. Otherwise, your guitar is going to play horribly. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, it is all preference. What sounds best to you? What sounds best to your playing? What helps make your guitar play better? For me, it was all tuning down to our whole step just made my guitar play so much better. It was cool. Yeah, Hank, exactly. If you're in tuned down a whole step and you play that note that you've heard for your whole life, which is like E or whatever, and you're like, well, this is D now. This is weird, man. It's a nightmare sometimes when I have to tell people how to play, tell people how to play something or whatever. Like, oh, it's D, C, B, and then I'm like, wait, no, it's wait, hang on a second, because it's actually E, D, C or whatever, So for them, because they're not playing in a tuned down guitar, so. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I have perfect pitch either. Like if you just played a note, I could get close to it, but I'm not tone deaf either, obviously. Which is funny. Some guy asked me about or commented something about like how do we learn how to how do we learn songs back in the day since we didn't have tabs and stuff like tabs and YouTube videos like everyone has now. I'm like, yeah, we had to sit there and visualize the song in our head and stuff. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Hank, you probably just in the cusp of more guitar tabs. I think when you started playing, it was probably maybe a little more prevalent. At least we get magazines and stuff. I think, but I don't know. I think more books and more tab books were out by the time you were started really playing. But yeah, for me, man, I had nothing. I mean, I wish to God I could find it. You'd probably laugh so hard. I was in Atlanta. Oh, man, I was like 15 or 16 years old. I can't remember how. It was pretty young. And my uncle and I went to a guitar shop, and I in the corner I saw this little carousel, and it had all these little learn how to play like books, and one was like learn how to play like Yngwie, and it was like a little tiny book with a tape. And it was basically just this dude. He broke down all these solos from Alcatraz, and I was like, oh my God, I finally could figure it out. And he'd play it slow, and you could look at the tab book and figure it out. It was like the most amazing thing. It was like almost like the key for me to learn how to play like Yngwie in that way. And then I think I got the Rising Force Wolf Hoffman tablature book, and that helped a lot. And this is all when I was like 15, I think. Um, but yeah, back then had nothing. You just had to listen to the songs over and over and over and over and over and over. It was funny. It makes me wonder how people, people have it so easy today, with YouTube and stuff, and people tabbing, making tablets of everything. It's pretty crazy. I'm a little late on the chat. Ooh. Yeah, Mark Rock. It's good. I don't think it's for me. I didn't mind paying for it. It's good. There's a lot of good things about it, but yeah, it just didn't work for me. And you're right, guitars. Yeah, every guitar sounds different. Every guitar, like I told you before, man, I've got I think 3 or 4 the exact same this guitar. As at least a Charvel Predator. One is a carbon copy, but the others are just regular Charvel Predators. Same year, same everything, probably close to the same serial number, but they don't. None of them sound the same. None of them sound like this one. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got a different ear, Nick. Like you said there, It's like so. I could hear something, and someone else hears it something different when we're learning a solo or playing something like that. So yeah, it's weird. I mean, I haven't had to learn a solo in a long time, but I can hear it, and then it just takes I have to kind of go note by note by note, and then you'll hear lines that it's just typical shredding lines or whatever. There's nothing. You can't play anything much different than alternate picking or hybrid picking or whatever. So you're going to be able to, if you're into that style, you're going to know what they're doing. Like Yngwie or any neoclassical shredder, you pretty much have an idea what they're playing, and you just have to kind of figure out what that is, which is usually not hard. Yeah, you 100% right, Hank. I mean, you could literally put shred guitar and search YouTube and constant. It just is a new kid every day, And there's so much information. It's stupid, It's really, and I mean, you have to be dedicated too. I mean, you just can't. You're just not gonna sit there and shred. But these kids are dedicated, which is cool. A lot of people don't have that dedication. They won't even take the time. They just want it all right then and there. But I think the younger people that you see playing, they took the time. They wanted to be somebody or shred like somebody. So I think that's where it all comes down to, man. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to play, be a shredder and all that stuff? And there's the answer. Some people do, some people don't. Some people want it on their plate, and some people will work to get that food. So, but yeah, I don't know, but I'm not good at covers anyway. I'm pretty bad at them, Especially it just depends, Like I can play like a lot of some Yngwie stuff close. A lot of I'm really good with Andy LaRock, King Diamond. I can play most of his solos because I learned them all. At least the good ones back in the day. Abigail record and Welcome Home, all that kind of stuff. The Them album, the Them album. Because I learned those all note for note. TNT was one of my favorites to learn. I used to love playing those TNT solos. Ronnie Ticro. But yeah, but thankfully I don't have to learn stuff. The last thing I think I learned was Rob Rock's solo album. Back in that Rage of Creation record. But I was hungry at that time. But I learned that back to back. The whole couple of days. It took me a day or two to learn the whole thing, and I played it for him. He came over and I just played it right through. I didn't even play the CD track. I just started playing the songs, without the CD tracks, and but that's I think what us older generation had. We had to learn that ear training and figure stuff out, fast. So. Let's see. What time we got here? Well, we into an hour. All right, we'll do one more jam here and then cut this off. We'll say our last chats and whatnot. But it's another oldie. I don't even remember how to play it. I think. I need to collapse that. I just gotta jam through it because I don't remember it. But it's a cool song. It came off one of my little demo albums back in the heyday, man. So it was a pretty neat song called "Forgive and Forget." I don't know that song very much. I haven't played that in a long time. There's probably a lot more to it, and I just forgot all about it. But it's something. It's something. It's something. Yeah. Oh man, 2010. 4 hours of covers. Oh man. Yeah, I hear that, man. I think when I was yeah, it's like 18, 19, I played in the band. We did had 3 sets, so it was for 3 hours. So yeah, you definitely had a lot more, man. But we were playing a lot of weird stuff too. I don't know, like all that '80s metal, like Lizzie Borden and King Diamond and Queensryche and Crimson Glory and Ozzy. Man, just a lot of stuff. I mean, man, we used to play Sabotage. We just play a lot of stuff like that. It wasn't like Poison or something like that. I don't know. We never played anything. I think the worst cover I ever played was Down Boys by Warrant. I don't know why we were playing it. It sounded terrible. We couldn't play it for nothing, but we played it. Yeah. How's it sound tonight, man? I went through and tweaked every single song, so every single song sounds like exactly the same. You hearing any crazy weirdness, or is everything pretty well mixed on your guys' end? I've got the volume turned on my phone, so it was bugging me the last stream. It was throwing me off big time having the volume up, so I turned that down. But I think it sounds pretty good. I did a lot of tests with recording, just playing the songs through OBS and recording the video and see what it sounded like. And everything sounded pretty well mixed, but you never know how it comes together like this. But I literally had to go through every single song. I wrote down all the settings. Like I found the best settings that I had on one song and then just copied them one by one to every other song. But hopefully I haven't seen any complaints, so I'm guessing it sounds pretty decent, halfway decent at least. Cool. Thanks, Hank. Appreciate it, man. You never know. I've got to look at stuff. I only did it at the beginning of the video. I turned up the volume just so I could make sure sound was coming out. But yeah. And right before the stream, I took the 4 songs that I was going to do, and I made sure and set up to virtual out so I wasn't screwed up there. So, but yeah. Yeah. It was fun tonight, Excuse me. I like getting in, shredding. Puts me under the spot, on the spot, basically, when I'm doing this live. So just to try and get through these songs one takes and remember them all. But yeah, probably throw everything in like rotation. So the songs I played this week, I won't play next week. I'll play something different next week. I keep trying to make a new backing track every week, just for the stream. But I like that one. That first one I did was funny, man. Where's that thing? It sounded like some '80s. Well, you were talking about that one guy, Hank, about that guy like does '80s songs and then puts the stories behind them. I checked them out and I was like, wow, that guy is pretty trippy. So I was looking for some sounds like him. And that's where I came up with this like sound like something straight from the '80s, man. This keyboard sounds, man. I'm telling you. A minute delay in the chat. I'm not sure how they'll fix that. I think that's probably YouTube there. And I got to figure out how to get the chat on the screen. I don't even know how to do that. Like, I think there's a way you can do it on here, but I have no clue, man. I break out this little old iPhone 6 and just read the chat from there because I can't even. Like I said, man, I have no patience for a lot of stuff. I'll just be like, whatever. I'll figure it out a different way. Yeah, I think it sounds cool, man. I'm gonna try and do more like that. That Reason Plus has got so many sounds. It's amazing. I mean, shoot, dude, if you got you got Reason 4. You can pretty much get the same stuff, but the new Reason, they've got everything upped, as far as the sound quality and stuff is concerned. I think it definitely sounds better than a Reason 4 that I have. It definitely, you can do a lot more with it, and I like it a lot for keyboards. So I'm not gonna go buy a Korg, whatever keyboard when I can get pretty much all those sounds just by plugging in a little, MIDI controller. But yeah, I encourage anyone, if they're trying to do, keyboard stuff, just go get Reason Plus. It's subscription based. It's like $10 a month or something like that, man. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. But I'm having fun with that, man. I started doing more, so I'll try and do one or two new backing tracks. Then I've got to do some YouTube short I have. It's just a 30-second short, so I try and figure out a quick little chord progression and do these 30-second shorts, something new every time. I got 2 of those up. I'm going to do a couple more this week. Just that's all you got to do. 30 seconds, in and out, man. With a little backing track, little straight on the top, whatever. I started doing like motivational quotes on it. One hit good, the other one didn't hit so well. So I don't know. You gotta try and find ways to keep people watching. So I was hoping like text on the screen would be like, people would be like, keep just reading the text instead of even like watching me play. Just reading text. Kind of worked, kind of didn't work. I'll keep trying. Gotta find new ways to keep people engaged. Keep people from clicking away. My swipe away rate sucks, man. People be swiping. Sometimes not so much, but yeah, most of the time the guitar videos are like swipe, 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 swipe. I get about 30% of people watching, the rest is swiping. That kind of blows. Well, no one wants to see guitar. I mean, I guess, unless they're, but YouTube's still trying to figure out where to send me, and trying to get my audience, which I finally got some data for, but, so yeah, unfortunately YouTube will pop it off on a bunch of stuff, but people gonna swipe. You can't do nothing about it. I probably swipe myself. It's like, man, whatever. But anyway, all right, that's an hour and 15. I got a bunch of videos to work on, so I'm gonna go work on those, and I'm sure, probably both of you are subscribed. And I don't know who the third person is, unless that's me. I don't know. I'm signed in as myself, so I don't think I'm watching, but whatever. But yeah, you guys are already subscribed, so and you'll see when my videos come out. But I'll have some out, a couple more this weekend and a couple next week. So keep on trying, man. Keep on trying. Yeah. 12 to 15 seconds is, if you can get it for 12 seconds, or if you can get that's what worries me, Hank. If I do one for 12 seconds, they're gonna swipe away at 7 seconds. If I do one at 20 seconds, they're gonna swipe at 12 seconds, so maybe shorter might be better. I mean, I try and do 15 to 30 and hope God, YouTube gets the algorithm right. Oh, wow. See, got a late dropper. Unfortunately, my man, or my lady, whoever just joined, gonna have to catch the replay on this one. We've been going for a good hour, but I'm out of songs for tonight. I'll give you one shred lick though. One quick shred, and then let's let you know we were playing guitar for real. All right. That was for the newest person that joined. like I said, we've been going for a good hour. So if you joined and you missed most of it, no problem. It'll be up on my channel here. Probably 5 minutes. It'll be fully going. So you can check that out and zoom through and check out the songs, whatever. We're just chatting in between everything else, but. Yeah, I hear you. Just shred, come out the gate ripping for 12 seconds and then go, get out of here. Swipe away now. Go ahead. I don't care. Yeah, swipe. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Again, we're always happy to be here on Saturdays. If you guys like different times or something like that, let me know. Put a note in the comments, send me an email, comment on one of the videos, say, hey, I'd rather, why can you do it on Tuesday? Can you do it on Thursday? Can you do it on Friday? Whatever. Hit me up, let me know. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. Hit the notification bell, like this, all that good stuff, man. Appreciate you. And we will see you next Saturday, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, maybe I'll find a way to put up some time zones and stuff. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great night and a great rest of your weekend. Take care.